Hello everyone, this is Mabam Sanathoi. So the SBI PO salary very soon is going to be as per the 11th BPS, or you can say 11th bipartite settlement. So it is very important that to look into it, and it is definitely a source of motivation. So let's check it out. So the first thing we will be looking at is the changes in the basic pay they have brought in for the new 11th bipartite settlement. So let's find out. For scale 1, earlier it was 23,700. So this figure you have for scale 1 36,000, which is the new one for the 11th bipartite settlement, and all the other things have also been changed. Here one interesting thing is that earlier the increment was 980 for each year, but now the increment has been changed to 1490 for each year for the first 7 years. And the one interesting thing is that for SBI PO you will get 4 advance increment. So the starting basic pay for you now will be 41,960. Earlier it was 27,620. So the starting basic pay for the newly joined SBI PO will be 41,960. Now let's look at the revised salary, and the one important thing is that it will be applicable from 1st Jan 2021. Now look at the salary structure, or you can say the revised salary. So first is the basic pay. You will be getting 41,960 as a basic pay. That includes the 4 advance increment for the SBI PO of fiscal 1. Now what about DA? That is, there is allowance. So they will be around 9,986. This is basically calculated as 23.8% of basic pay. Then we have HRA, that is house rent allowances. Now remember, HRA has different tiers, 7%, 8% and 9% depending on where you are posted in India. But here we are going to consider 7% only, which is the lowest tier, which is 2,937. So that's the HRA we have. Then we have the special allowance. So the special allowance comes out to be 8,519. This is calculated as 16.4% of basic plus DA on it. That is, we have to first calculate 16.4% of 41,960. Then we have to add DA on it, that is 23.8% of this sum. Coming to the new thing that has been added is the learning allowance. So the learning allowance, it comes out to be 743. How it is calculated? It is actually 600, but they have also added a DA on it, that is 23.8% of 600. Now comes the CCA, that is City Compensatory Allowance. Right now it is different depending on the location. It is either 1,150 or 1,450. Let's take the lowest tier, that is 1,150. Remember, if you are at non-CCA center or place, then you will get something called location allowance, which is 700 rupees per month. Now coming to the next thing, which is Smart Compensation Package. What is Smart Compensation Package? Smart Compensation Package provides you the monetary value of the entire perks and allowances you are entitled to, which is basically the conveyance, like petrol and newspaper, you have furniture and many more. So the total sum of this all allowances are arrived yearly, and they are divided by 12 to get the monthly cash, which is generally added to the salary slip every month along with the regular salary. The positive thing about this is that it will increase your monthly take home salary, but the negative point is it will be subjected to taxable income, thus your liability will increase. If you claim this benefit as allowances or perks, it will be tax free. Okay, so choose wisely as per your requirement. Here let's consider the lower figure, that is 13,000, which will eventually change. So finally you will get a gross salary of 78,295. Now coming to the reductions, you have employee provident fund, that is EPF, which is calculated as 10% of the basic, which comes out to be 4196. Then you have professional tax. It varies from center to center, but normally it is 200 rupees. Then you also have a NPS contribution, which will be around 10% of basic plus DA, which comes out to be 5,200. So finally, after calculating all these things, you arrive at a total reduction of 9,596. So your net pay will be around 68,699. So this is the net pay you can expect in your hand every month. Now remember, there is one important thing we have not considered in the reduction, which is taxes. And if you calculate it, you will get a liability of around 5,200 per month. After accounting all these kinds of deductions, you can expect a starting salary between 60k to 65k in your hand every month. So that is the revised salary. I hope that this video is bit of a motivational to prepare for the examination. But remember, salary should not be the only thing to drive a person. There should be some other goals also. I hope you learned something from this and it was beneficial to you. Please give a like and share with your friends if you enjoyed it. Thank you.